The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the visiting team and the Minnesota Vikings. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Cutting.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. It's a little bit up to the 21. Keely Ringo making the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks. Out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 60 vices. Hey, check that.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Richardson on 3rd. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point for Auburn is up and go. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Auburn had to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A give to Sampson here up the middle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Hand off to Sampson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to... bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
The Vikings into the nickel for this third down play. To the air on 3rd and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, Oh, you can almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
On left line. Check. Let's go. Hey, go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Play action with Richardson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what it feels like when you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That man, it's Marvin Mims. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. More from Minneapolis right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Richardson fires quickly out wide. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
This is design keeper, it's Richardson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who could.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9.
Corey Horton on the return. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets this one to Pierce. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Play fake, Jackson. Vikings get there. They're going to win this one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Here's Lamar. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Jackson now on third. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is second down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Quick throw left side complete. He has the touchdown. The Dragons make it a one-score game in the first half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Come on. 70, 19,
Play action. It's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain of across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying the offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
60 Eagles. 60.
Mason gets it from the gun. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
It's 4th down.
As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The wind was at a sales game, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And the Vikings get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Intercepted.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Deputy Lions. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Dragons will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Must be paying these guys daily, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, with a whole lot of excitement in between.
New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That one's caught inbounds and beyond the marker.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was. Get the feet down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball because this game moves in a hurry.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Connecting on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Orlando first down.
First down, here's Lamar. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Dragons parlay the interception into points.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gay with the point after. And the Dragons cut it to a field goal game.
17. Dragons 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. To the air on this first down, Richardson gets everything he has under this one. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Come on. Victorious, 17. 60.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep once again. Looked well downfield for that one. All in fact was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Case, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the Giants, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's going deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Has his man, it stops. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Richardson will do it himself. Makes the tackle. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready? Hawk 70. Ready?
And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. This gets forward to around the 29. Riley Moss with that tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Motioning him from the slot right. On fourth down, snap to Jackson. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's good for an Orlando first down.
Lamar throwing again. Connects downfield on target to Burton. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. That'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First down, Dragons.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Yes, hit. The ball is out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Return. Now it's Lamar. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's another Orlando first down.
Jackson looking to throw. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback will be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Getting out to his left. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Jackson, quick pass line. And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons start the second half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
I tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Trap 60, trap cowboy 80.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Flush down now to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 60
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
77.
Play action, it's Richardson. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line, this is second and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Get it. Cut 90. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And that brings up fourth and long.
In a fourth down.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll double their lead to 6. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Running right with Sampson. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But we got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Lamar back to throw. The throw left side finds Burden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
That's good. Orlando, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
With QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Play action now with Jackson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Luther Bird, the guy he was looking for. And now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Desperation time here. That's a cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sampson from the pistol. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Another run for Mason. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready, set.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson will do it himself. This is going to be shy enough first, but not by much. It's 4th and short.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Oh, he missed this! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Dragons trail by 6. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Setting up to pass.
7-yard line.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Pierce. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 3rd down.
Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now. They need 7. It's Sampson running out of the gun. He gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now.
Touchdown, Orlando.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead.
Vikings 27. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Bronco 80, go!
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Well, he already has a himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but